So after months and months of controversy and discussion going on in the Overwatch community, many people have seen the new post come out on Reddit about what Sombra, the new character in the Overwatch update, is supposed to be. Now the update hasn't come out yet, but it's supposed to come out sometime later in this October. Now the update is also supposed to have some skins going on with Sombra and other characters going on, like Soldier 76, Reinhardt, Junkrat especially. They're supposed to have these new festive skins that I think are going to be available for a limited time only, kind of like when the Olympics are going on and they had that one game mode. But they're also supposed to release a new game mode on top of that. That's where you're probably going to get your points to get those skins. Now, going along the lines of Sombra, which is the biggest discussion going on right now, there's a lot of discussion going on what she's going to be, what she's going to look like, and all this. Well, finally, these Russian hackers hacked into Blizzard, and they got pictures and released a backstory, just a really faint backstory, though, of what she's supposed to be and what she's coming from. Now, when you look up Sombra on Google Images, like I will show you right here, it really shows a bunch of images of what Ana's alternative skins are, or it shows you these theories or other, controversies of what she's supposed to be. But I firmly believe in what was released by the Russian hackers, because simply it came from Blizzard itself, and only Blizzard was supposed to see it. But the hackers hacked the hackers, so I guess I can give them a thumbs up for that. Now, as you can see in the image I'm going to post on the screen right now, you'll see that in the bottom of the page it says, Sombra is one of the world's best and notorious hackers. As a child, she lost everything during the Omnic crisis, something about with computers to survive. She worked on the Los Muertos gang in Mexico, executing increasingly more, don't know what that says, until she attracted too much unwanted attention and had to go underground. During that time, she upgraded something about orientations, I'm guessing, and was recruited to the mysterious Talon organization, while Sombra seems content to work with, and then no one knows what says right after that. Now, a lot of you got cut off, but if you look in the top of the page, it talks about difficulties and Dr. Junkenstein's evil allies. Now, if you think about it, Junkenstein's, it's probably going to be the new scan or some sort of boss or some sort of character relating to the new October update. But back to the Sombra. Now, it's talking about Sombra being a hacker. Now, we have a lot of different types of characters in Overwatch. We have the fat shit, we have the annoying shit, we have the shit that no one likes, we have the quick shit, and then we have the all-around shit. Now, with the hacker, I think this is going to be one of those rage shits. Like, a lot of people aren't going to be too happy if their, machines get taken over. Say, Torbjorn, or however you pronounce it, is probably going to get, their turrets could probably be easily manipulated, or powers could be manipulated. Now, it has yet to release what her powers are supposed to be. But if you look in her right hand, leaning off to her side, she seems to have a sort of submachine gun or secondary looking gun. Now, I believe that that's going to be a mix of something that could be kind of like tracers, but might have a lower rate of fire, but higher damage, and could be, hold more bullets. I mean, no one really knows. And if you look at her hand, that's an empty hand. She could be, it could be something to do with manipulating stuff, almost like Symmetra. She holds that one thing in her hand that no one really knows what it is. It looks like a little orb. At least I don't know what it is. That could be like her manipulating hand. You see what she's got on her fingers looks like almost like really long nails or like spines, or could be needles. No one really knows, but I don't seem to see that in the right hand. So it could be something like a melee, a special melee attack. And finally, you see on the belt or satchel or whatever you want to say that's right on her hip, there seems to be some type of mine looking objects right there. Now, if you look at McCree, which I'll put up on the screen right now, McCree has his flashbangs right on the side of him, or stun grenades, or whatever you want to call them. They're right there on his hip or around him, whatever you think, and he's able to use them. So this believes me to think that these are going to be some sort of mine like Symmetra has, or something that along those lines where it deals damage or could trip an alarm. Like, with her being a hacker, she needs to be aware, so she could be something with like an alarm. And she also might have an ability where she could go invisible, or she could be uneasily seen. I don't know, because it's talking about her going underground, so maybe she's a real sneaky, maybe she's a flanker, or maybe she's a support. Now, no one really knows, but the hardest thing to figure out is what her special's supposed to be. Now, with Sombra causing so much energy and so much controversy going on in the Overwatch community, that leads me to believe that it is going to be this October when it's going to be released, and it is going to be in the October Halloween update. Now, no one really knows, though, still, regardless, that when that's going to be. It could be this week, could be next week, could just be on the day of Halloween. No one has any idea. But the real big question is, what is Sombra, what is she going to be, and how good is she going to be? Because there's no labels on what she's going to be labeled as, an assault, or she's going to be in a support. She could even be along with Ana in the healer section. No one really knows, though. With her being a hacker, I think that really sets the bar really high, though. She's also had a lot of released codes going on. There's been pictures of this weird skull that has the codes, and a lot of people say that that's what releasing the fact that she's a hacker, and it's got a lot of OMs in the middle of it if you look at it, and a lot of people are believing that that's what Sombra's supposed to be. But we have no idea yet. All we have is the released pictures from these hackers. Now, I wish these hackers would have posted more on it, but you know, they're hackers. They gotta manipulate us as well, so they gotta mess with us, and they gotta put a little bit of a craze factor going on in these in the whole Overwatch community. But anyways, guys, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are ready to see Sombra come out anytime now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.